Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news update show. Of course, we're here for the latest transfer news going around Arsenal today. We're going to dive into the latest. We've got so much to dive into, talk about, quite a few rumours. Make sure you guys leave all your thoughts down below about the players we're talking about today, as always. We're talking about Dusan, Vlahovic, of course, from Juventus. We're going to dissect the links about him today because an interesting story came out about him. We'll also be talking about Pedro Neto as well. Should Arsenal go in for Pedro Neto, guys? Let me know, as of course the winner for to give a bit of competition for Saka, and also on the left as well with Martinelli or Trossard there. So we'll also be talking about Ferland Mendy because we've been linked with him, and then the midfield situation with Zuba-Mendy, Douglas Luiz, just all of that today, guys. So make sure you leave your comments, hit like buttons up, people, and let's get right into it today. Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Players in before the start of the season, they'll get signed before the start. So big up everyone in the chat as well. I see Luca, big up to Luca, my guy AJ as well. Big up to you, my bro Saliba, my guy Saliba as well. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Thank you very much for tuning in early as well. Really do appreciate that, guys. So yeah, we're gonna get right into things, people. We're gonna get right into things. We're gonna start with, I've got so many tabs open right now. This one, Dusan Vlahovic news, because it seems like I spoke about this guy so many times, man. It's like we link this guy too much. It's crazy. Like every single window coming up, it's like Dusan Vlahovic. Yeah, it's mad. But anyway, reported by the Court Offside today. Exclusive Arsenal expert reveals the truth about transfer links with Syria star. Arsenal journalist Charlie Boy Watts. Charlie Watts has revealed that the truth behind the ongoing transfer links between the Gunners and Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic. Sub International is once again is the subject of some transfer speculation ahead of his summer. Though it seems like Watts is convinced by the strikes that have come out from the Italian press in particular. So speaking exclusively to Talk Offside for his daily briefing column this week, Watts made it clear that he's never heard anything that obviously concrete with Arsenal and Vlahovic, and that he suspects the North London club's name were being used as some sort of extent as part of the negotiations that eventually saw the player move to Juve. Of course, he was at Fiorentina before. I think actually, and yeah, of course, we wanted him at Fiorentina, and the guy was actually bagging for fun. He was superb at Fiorentina. Everyone was talking about this guy, hyping his name up, and then Arsenal did want to sign him, and he rejected us, and he ended up going to Juventus in the end. But Vlahovic has been mostly trying to link with Arsenal when he was at Fiorentina, but he didn't make the move then, and Watts isn't sure that anything has really changed now. So how much truth is there to the Arsenal links? Don't want to get copyrighted. Just piss off. Adverts. Why do these websites put so many adverts on their websites? It's just like, it's copyright in it and all that. But Dusan Vlahovic is a player who's heavily linked with Arsenal in the past, and we're seeing some of the stories about him again ahead of the summer. There are lots of talks, most of which came from Italy, that they were desperately trying to sign him when he was at Fiorentina. So yeah, exactly. There was talks that he's going to sign him for Fiorentina, but he says it was one of those transfer sagas that was actually quite different to follow because the speculation from Italy was so intense, and the reports were so adamant that Arsenal were having to bids not back. That it felt like there must be something in the rumours, but all along the word I was getting when I was speaking to people around Arsenal, the reports are apparently way off. Yes, there was some interest because he is a good player who's scoring goals. Every top club in Europe was probably interested, but I was always told that as far as it went in terms of Arsenal, sources I spoke to was adamant there was no bids that had been made. That the sense of the club, that Fiorentina and Vlahovic agent were using Arsenal's name to try and get Juventus to firm up their interest and put some big money on the table, which of course they eventually did. I've not heard anything. It's just that Arsenal looking at Vlahovic as a priority target this summer. He's done okay at Juventus, but I'm not sure he's going to have to convince Arsenal or anyone else that it'd be worth the money it'll probably take him to get out of Turin, of course. So yeah, pretty much it looks like, Dusan Vlahovic is most likely not going to be coming to Arsenal, guys. We probably will be looking at him because obviously he's a striker and he's doing. What we'll say is, like, I've not been a big like admirer of Dusan Vlahovic. I think he's a decent player. yeah, we're going to talk about him as well, people. I think Dusan Vlahovic is a decent player, but I've not been, like he's like I think he's a bit overhyped by many people as well. Just my personal opinion. Um, but obviously, I'm going to put his profile up in a minute. But about him, right? If we were to go in for him, look, I think he obviously, like every player, there's positives and negatives really. With this guy, I think positives, what I've seen of him as well, is he's great. This is for me the best thing about Vlahovic is his aerial ability. I think I mean, you look how many goals he scores, guys, with his head. It's crazy. I watched you Juventus against Bologna start the season, and yeah, he was scoring goals with his head, and he looks a real threat in terms of aerial ability. So his aerial ability in terms of heading is, I think top class. I think one of the best strikers in Europe in terms of aerial ability wise. But you got to have more than that as a striker for me. You can't just have good heading ability. You got to have more than that as a striker. Um, and what does it make him? I mean, it makes him a good target man in the box. You know, it makes him a guy who we can, keep providing crosses and our players like Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, even Ben White. We all love a cross, don't we? And he'd be a great target man on set pieces as well, wouldn't he? With like free kicks or corners as well. He could be a great target man in there as well. But yeah, that's what I've noticed him about the most. Is like he's superb when it comes to aerial ability. What I will say, like I said, I've not really rated him highly. But what I will say this season, this is one of his best seasons he's had at Juventus. This is his best season he's had at Juventus so far, because he had a very slow start. He wasn't scoring many goals, but I think he's bad. I'll show you stats in a minute. I think he's bad about 16 goals this season for Juventus, which is pretty good. Um, and yeah, I think he's improved a lot with Juventus. Now you see the difference when he was at Fiorentina to Juventus, right? I think one of the main reasons, yeah, is because the system that Allegri plays at Juventus, maybe that's not really suited him. Um, which is why we haven't seen him the Vlahovic from Fiorentina. So if he's in a different system in obviously Premier League, obviously he's gonna have to adapt to Premier League. But if he's in a new system under Arteta, maybe we can see the old Vlahovic from from obviously Fiorentina. Um, Look, I think he would want to leave Juventus. I really do, especially if a club like Arsenal come calling or wherever Premier League clubs comes calling. But it would take a lot in terms of his price tag. I think that that would be a lot. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it, guys? Because I have my curtains pulled. One second. I'm gonna quickly 1 second, man. I'm gonna quickly unpull my curtain. Bear me 1 second, guys. It's just too dark, isn't it? 1 second. 1 second, man. To be fair, like the weather is crap today. The weather is crap today. It's just so cloudy out there. Anyway, right, we're back. Yes. Again, it's still I don't know. Anyway, what else may do with this, guys? If not, I've turned on my light. But yeah. Look, I think there's a lot of positives about this player. Also, there's some negatives. Firstly, he rejected us apparently before. So it's like literally going back to your ex-girlfriend. Like literally, it's like, yeah, well, I know he didn't play for us, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, you got rejected, and you're trying to go back, but surely he said no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is this the same thing with Vlahovic? Like, he rejected us in the first place, and he went to Juventus. So there we go. I know what Charlie Boy Watts said as well, that apparently Juventus was Florentino only using our name, but I actually think there was genuine interest few years ago, and I honestly think he rejects us because we had no. I don't think we had any European football at the time, did we? So I also think sometimes when I watch this guy, I don't think he's necessarily like prolific. Like, I know the goals speak for himself this season, but he's a bit wasteful, I think, when it comes to front of goal. This is just my opinion, guys. People can disagree with me all they want. That's fine. Leave your opinion down below. But I think when it comes to him in front of goal, I think he's a bit wasteful at times. Like, he can bag goals, don't get it twisted. But I also think there is better out there, guys. I really also think there is better out there than Vlahovic. I've not been a big admirer of him, but again, I'm talking about him at Juventus. Like, maybe if this guy's at Fiorentina doing the same thing, and if we're talking years ago, then 100% I'm saying get Vlahovic because he looked fantastic at Fiorentina, and at Juventus he's not really hit the ground running. However, let's share his profile, guys. Let's share his profile because he has been improving this season, and he's made me sort of eat my words a little bit because I made a whole video because we linked with this guy in January. We always seem to be linked with this guy, right? So I found this website which pretty much tells you all these strengths and weaknesses, and his stats are here. Um, so yeah, obviously he's 24 years of age. Let me just see if you can guys see that all good. It's all good there. Cool. So yeah, he's 24 years of age. As we know, Serbian. We go to his obviously stats this season. As I said in the Serie A, he's made 23. You know what? 16 goals in 23 starts is actually pretty decent. You know, and he's got 4 assists this season, so he's having a really good season. I remember, like, I have watched because obviously I'm half Italian, so I do watch I do keep up and I do watch Juventus and the big teams in Italy. And I remember watching him. This guy, he played against Lazio, right? He absolutely ripped them apart. Like, I know Lazio are like a poor side this season, but he absolutely he's in the Champions League, but they're having an awful season in Serie A, yeah. But that guy literally, yeah, ripped Lazio apart. I remember watching that game. I was really impressed with him there. I watched him against when he played against who was it now? Napoli, and he looked pretty decent, even though they obviously lost. I watched him against Lecce as well, and he looked again. I thought, yeah, he scored in the game as well, and he looked pretty decent. I watched him against Udinese as well. So I've watched Juventus quite a few times this season. I've obviously seen this guy there, and he's making me eat my words. Like, he's scoring goals, which is what we really need. Is a guy who can score goals and who's clinical enough, really. Anyway, for Serbia as well, he does it for his country. He's scored 3 goals. He's only played 241 minutes. You see, he's got a goal in the Nations League, so doing it for his country as well. This is apparently his characteristics. So strengths, finishing. I'd say he's good at finishing. I just think sometimes he can be a bit wasteful in front of goal. Long shots, he's decent. Direct free kicks apparently as well. He's very strong at. Weaknesses is apparently he's discipline. I mean, let's check that. How many yellow cards does he get? Yellow cards. I mean, he's had 1 red card and 5 yellow cards. It's not that bad, is it? But for a striker, okay, fair enough. And then obviously defensive okay, well, the guy's a centre forward. The guy's a striker. He's a number 9. So defensive contribution, like that's a bit like harsh to say that. Vlahovic style of play, likes to do layoffs, likes to play long balls, and is very good on the counter attack. He also does not dive into tackles. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about, of course, this man here, Dusan, Vlahovic. Now let's talk is that it doesn't like Arsenal we're going in for this guy. He could be an option. He could be an alternative, I would say, if we can't get other main choices. But let me know, guys, what you think about Dusan Vlahovic. I'm definitely more this season. I've been watching him a lot more. I've definitely sort of been impressed more and more as soon as I watch this guy, because I've never really been, other when he was at Fiorentina, he was unbelievable. But when he's at obviously Juventus, like first couple of seasons, he was poor, man, like really, really poor for them. But then there's the argument as well: is it the system? And I think that could be a big part of it. Just the way how Juventus play football, mate. It ain't spectacular. Yeah, and they're having a good season, and obviously they ended up bottling the league. But they didn't really bottle it, but they was in a good position. And but nah, Allegri ball is just it's not spectacular, to say the least. So let me go through you guys' comments, man, and then we move on because we do have quite a lot to go through as well. I hope everyone's doing well today as well. Big up to Luca in the chat. I'm very well, thank you, my friend. Very well indeed. Big up my guy AJ as well, my brother every time. Big up to AJ. Big up Saliba. Big up Saliba, man. Dusan, I'll take, to be honest, he's a beast. I mean, that's your opinion, man, and I respect it, man. Yeah, respect, bro. Respect to you. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Saliba. AJ says Vlahovic, he's good enough according to reports. I can find he's happy in Italy. Yeah, I don't really see Arsenal like it would take a lot for Arsenal to get him, if that makes sense. In terms of, I'm not talking about price. I'm talking about like other players I think will be above him, and like I reckon, of course, Eddie's gonna have like a short this year. Like, I know it's not like FIFA, but do Do you know what I mean? Like he's gonna have obviously players that he's like targeting, and Arteta's gonna have players that they want in terms of strikers. And I reckon like Gyökeres will be above him. I think there'll be strikers above him that we're gonna go for instead. But if we can't get them for whatever reason, then maybe we could turn to Dusan, obviously Vlahovic. I think the report's like 60 million, 50, 60 million around for this guy as well from Juventus. But there's no like proper concrete interest yet with Arsenal. We have to wait and see how it develops over the summer. And if he does eventually move on, obviously, from Juventus. But AJ says, as for Pedro Neto, he's good enough, but not fit enough. Well, yeah, we're going to get on to him. Yeah, and I agree, man. Injuries really let that guy down. He's injured again. Crazy. But if we're talking about a striker, bring me Tony or Watkins. I'm still very sold on Ivan Toney. I'm still very, like, I still want Ivan Toney. I know he's not been playing with Brentford recently, but I'm still very sold on him. Obviously, Watkins is Watkins, and there. Isak, I think is I think he's quality. Don't get it twisted, but don't get me wrong. I think there's better for me. Just personal preference, really. But Isak's the type of guy I see Ante going with because he can play on the winner as well, can't he? But yeah, AJ says in terms of right winners, bring me. Oh yeah, Kudus, man. We should have got him when he's at Ajax. AJ. Yeah, we should have got him when he's at Ajax, man. We could have got him for 40 million. Like, I think it was even West Ham got him from Leicester, like 38 million or something, just around 40 million. And yeah, literally, man. I'm so gutted that we never got Kudus. And we think of him as well. People can don't give me all this BS. Yeah, we were linked with Kudus. So were Chelsea, so were Brighton, and so were West Ham. West Ham snapped him up. We didn't go in for it. I don't understand why we didn't go in for him. But yeah, again, Elise say that. I mean, there's so many out there, isn't there, that we can go with. Big up to Jordan as well. Hope you're doing well, Jordan, my brother. Hope all is well with you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Big up to Guna Gathering as well. Hey, Josh, just finished work. Thank you very much for tuning into my stream. Really do appreciate it. Hope all is well with you, man. My guy, and yeah, big up Guna Gathering, man. Absolute legends. Guys, make sure if you're not already, go over to the channel, show them some support. Absolutely amazing channel. Please go and show them support over there. They do some fantastic content. I've been loving obviously Posh Bertie's football manager series, man. It's absolutely quality. Yeah. Keep it up, yeah, because it's quality. We can't afford flops this summer, so bring me prem proven players. I hear that. I do hear that, bro. Big up Jordan every time. Yeah, man, like Jordan Dino. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Hey AJ, big up to Jordan. Big up to Moss. Starting not to like the links. Bruno Guimaraes. These guys, Luca needs to watch more Serie A. We got Static in the chat as well. Hope you're doing well, Static. He says, hey, Josh, I came in quickly to say hello. Thank you very much, bro. I really do appreciate it every single time, man. Big up yourself. If Vlahovic could score at least 20 goals this season, I might change my mind. He must keep going. His free kick recently was fantastic. I did see that. Yeah, I did see that indeed, man. And yeah, look, he's got 16 goals this season. I definitely think he can get 20 goals for Juventus. But yeah, I don't know, like, he's a player that's growing on me, you know. It's like I reckon him, and I think in like the way how Allegri plays and the system he's in, I don't think it suits him the way how he did at Fiorentina personally. And maybe it could it is a risk, but maybe it could work at Arsenal. 19 likes, big up Static, man. Guys, let's try and smash 20 likes on the stream as well. Big up my guy Charlie in the chat. Who are doing well, Charlie, my guy. If you ask me to someone that fixes all our problems are Alexander Isak, Elise. Oh yeah, but I completely forgot about Palinha, bro, from Fulham. He's a baller. Yeah, Joaquin Anderson's a ball. He's a quality player. Beast at centre back for Palace, and yeah, Mitchell again is a quality left back as well. My left back, who was I talking about? Oh yeah, Tierney. Get Tierney back. No, it's not going to happen. But there's a left back I'm a big fan of. I completely forgot the guy's name. I said it yesterday on my show. No, the day before when I did my reaction when I said we needed a left back. Who's the guy's name? Oh, my Italian bro, DeMarco. Federico DeMarco. I'd take him in a heartbeat at Arsenal, but he plays in the back three. He's more of a wing back. So I don't think we'll go for him. But that either get back Tierney, get DeMarco, or you know what, Mitchell's a good shout. He's Premier proven as well. So yeah, big up my guy Leo, man, like Leo in the chat, my brother as well. Yo, my homie, nervy day to day in my flight. Oh, safe flight, my guy. Safe flight, my guy. I hope you're looking forward to coming to the UK. Of course, you're going to the game as well. North London Derby this weekend. I'm nervous right now when it's only Thursday. I'm nervous about North London Derby already, man. But big up my guy Leo, man. Safe flight tonight, my friends, and welcome, welcome to the UK, bro, where the weather is like this every single day. So enjoy. But yeah, big up my guy Leo, man. Atmosphere was incredible. Oh yeah, Charlie. I hope you enjoyed the game. Obviously on Tuesday. Like 5-0 thrashing against Chelsea. Atmosphere was incredible while I was in the North Bank on Tuesday. Let's hope Brighton can get something. Yeah, of course, tonight. We saw what happened yesterday. Everton beating Liverpool, but tonight we've got Brighton and City as well. Come on the Seagulls, says Moss. Come on the Seagulls, indeed, man. Chat, smash like on the stream. Thank you very much, my brother Leo. Luke is in the chat. He says you're okay. Even in what we discussing transfer news, man. We're talking about Vlahovic, talking about Pedro Neto, Ferland Mendy, midfield links for Zubamendi. I think Bruno. There's so much to obviously talk about today, man. So much. It's got growing up. It's got to be 2019, 18-19 season under Emery when we beat them 4-2. I think that's one of my favorite ones because Lucas Torreira scored the winner. He's one of my favorite players at Arsenal when I was when he left. But yeah, Lucas Torreira scored the winner. Aubameyang, and the fact the way how he did it as well. Like we went 1-0 up and then it was 2-1. Then halftime was 2-1 down. Emery brought on Ramsey, and we came on and we absolutely ripped them apart in that second half. And Aubameyang, Lacazette, Torreira, oh man, that day was amazing, man. That day was amazing. Like, yeah, we were superb that day. Like 4-2 game for me. And then obviously 2014 when we beat them 5-2. I think that's always good. But that one's for me. Just growing up, it's got to be that one when we beat them 4-2. One of my favorite North London derbies for sure. What's this? Bruno is more good enough, but ultimately, if we want to put Rice in 6 or 8 going forwards, I'm all good. Thank you. Big up, guys. 100 mil. Is it 100 mil for him? Crazy. Yeah, I'm nervous already, man. It's only Thursday. The 2-2. That was a good one. Was that when Alexis scored and Kane scored? Well, Kane always scores, but yeah, I think that's when Alexis scored and I think I know what one you mean, bro. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yes, same here, bro. Same here. Isaac, Makers, and Frankie Dion will be brilliant. My guy Gunners Goat's in the chat as well. Hope you're doing well. Gunners Goat, I'm late. Big up my guy. No worries, Gunners Goat, man. You're here, bro, and you're dropping a comment. So respect you, my guy. It does, man. Form goes out the window, no matter who it is. Yeah, no matter what manager you got, what players you got, form goes out the window. North London Derby ends of the day. Exactly that, bro. Palinha would be 35 million. Zubamendi would be 52 million. It just makes sense. Exactly, bro. Don't know about my favorite, but for the drama, sorry. Nah, yeah. For me, my favorite has got to be that 4-2 game. Maybe Jordan, because I'm a bit busy tomorrow. I got to my preview and got to go on another channel as well tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see if I get time, man. Right, let's move on, guys. We've got quite a few more to discuss. So we've done Dusan, Vlahovic. We're gonna move on. Who's next? Let's have a look. Who is next? Do we talk about midfield? I don't want to talk about midfield yet. I want to talk about someone else. Where is he? Where's Neto? Where's Pedro Neto? Yeah, here we go. Pedro Neto. Right. Let's talk about Neto. Let's talk about Pedro Neto, guys. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, I think this is talk about Elise as well because we were linked with Elise. Of course, we are looking for a winner as well. We are looking for a winner. So yeah. Wolves winner Pedro Neto is a player Arsenal admire greatly, according to Charles Watts. Charlie Boy Watts is back again, telling us more rumours. Who has also spoken to Court Offside about the Gunners' interest in Crystal Palace star Elise. North London Giants are looking for a new attacking talent, add a bit of X factor to their squad this summer. according to Charlie Boy Watts in his daily briefing column, he admitted that Neto and Elise could be two names to watch. Both as impressed in Premier League, uh, looking like exactly the kind of exciting young players who can have a positive impact at top six clubs or other teams around Europe. Watts did acknowledge that Neto's injury record could be an issue for Arsenal, but it does not seem like there's genuine interest in both the Portuguese wine man and Elise. Sorry, it does seem there's genuine interest, but so yeah, it does seem like we're looking at both Pedro Neto and obviously Elise from Palace. Elise and Neto, who will Arsenal go for? Michael Elise is an interesting name that has been thrown around in the mix as well. All the top sides are looking at him. They have to because he's undoubtedly quality, and the fact that he has a release clause, whether his injury issues put the club's top off remains to be seen. But he was certainly given some Arsenal X factor, which is something that perhaps they're missing. But when it comes to final third, what's said. My understanding is one of the big things Arsenal are looking to add in the summer, someone who can and do something a bit different in attack, someone who can maybe open the game up with a piece of individual magic when teams are sitting in the frustrating Arsenal. That's true, man. What like look, we have quality players like who obviously are quality like Saka, Odegaard, but do we have a player that's like sort of a game changer in terms of like can grab a game by a scruff of the neck and can sort of do it consistently and you guys get what I'm trying to say. I think you know what the last player we had, yeah, like the last player we had that was that X factor type of player that we had at Arsenal has to be Alexis Sanchez. He was that guy. He was that guy. He was world class. He was that guy. I still miss him to this day, man. Like Alexis Sanchez was like that guy. Honestly, made me fall in love with Arsenal, man. Yeah, growing up as like a kid, when we signed him and everything, like so many memories that guy gave, amazing memories that guy gave to Arsenal. And he deserved a lot more as well. He deserved at least a Premier League title, World Champions League, and he's going to win obviously the Serie A with Inter now, so he's still winning trophies. But Alexis Sanchez was the last player for me that we had that had that type of X factor for sure. So yeah, Pedro Neto has long been a target of Arsenal. He's a player that they admire greatly, but again, his injury issues have to be a concern and might stop the club from firming up their interest. So Pedro Neto, let's talk about this guy, man. Pedro Neto. Should Arsenal go in for Pedro Neto? For me, I think we all know what we're gonna say here. Yeah, for me, is injury concerns. Yeah, injury record is atrocious. That is the big issue for me with Pedro Neto. Okay, the guy's a baller. The guy is, unbelievable in terms of, technical ability and dribbling and just he's just a quality winner. He has everything to be a top class winner. 100% he does. Yeah, he's even like physical as well. Am I lagging? Fuck's sake. I'm back. I'm back. At the end of the day, right? The guy is out injured with Wolves. Yes, again. It's not the first time he's been injured with Wolves. The guy's so injury prone. That is such the issue, man. We can't. I mean, you look at players who come to Arsenal, they get injured just like that straight away. Look how many players we've got who struggle with injury at Arsenal. So imagine Pedro Neto coming to us. It's like as much as I, think the guy's a quality player. If he sort out his injury concern and then his injury record, then we can go for him, I think. But his injury record is just poor for me. Lucas says Isaac's so good. AJ says Frankie is on a 740k week. Fucking hell, that is crazy. That is insane. 740 grand a week for Frankie Dion. No, that's mad. That is insane, bro. That is insane. Isaac and Zubamendi, please. Omni reports we can get Neto for 42 million plus Nelson. Maybe is worth the risk. Yeah, only 42 million is not even that much, to be honest. To be like in this day and age. in like this day and age. Like in this market, it's not a lot. What I really don't understand is why there's certain rumors going around that we might try and trade around. Oh no, 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 no. We cannot. Please do not, Edu. Do not go back in for that Mudryk guy. No, I'm sorry. Even I said it when you guys go and watch it back if you don't believe me. I said it when we even was looking at Mudryk in the first place. I said this guy's so overhyped. Nobody watches the Ukrainian league. Who watches Shakhtar Donetsk week in week out? It's with all due respect to Ukraine, by the way. With all due respect, yeah, and I sound like I'm disrespecting them, but who actually watches Shakhtar Donetsk? Who can actually name more than two without Google searching anything, guys? Who can actually name more than two clubs in Ukrainian league? Just put in the chat if you can name more than two clubs. Apart from Shakhtar Donetsk and Dynamo Kiev, yeah? Name me at least three other clubs. Name me at least three other clubs that you just can't. Like, people hype this guy, hype Mudryk up so much when we link with him. And I was like, no, I don't want this guy for 85 million as well. No, thank you. And to go back in for him now, no chance. Absolute no chance. Big up, people, keep smash like buttons up as well. Big up my guy, Early Doors. Big up Tony, my guy. Hope all is well with you, bro. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Josh, link. Link for what, bro? Let me know. Let me know. What? Do you want the StreamYard link? Is that what you're saying, man? Big up, guys. Timber, Tomiyasu. Can't believe. Yeah, thank God we got Trossard. Yeah, thank God we got Trossard over Mudryk, man. Thank God we got Trossard. Neto is good, but he's injury prone. He is very injury prone. For the page. What this article that I'm on about? What I'm reading right now. This one, okay. If you mean this one, then yeah, sure. It's on Court Offside, and they tell you like all the transfer links. But this is an article right here. There we go. So yeah, if you guys want to read through that, it is right there, my friends. Big up to guys. But yeah, let's share Neto's profile, of course, this season, and go through him right now. So he's still 24. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's only made one. He's only made 18 appearances with Wolves. He scored 2 goals, but yeah, he hasn't scored a lot of goals. Again, he's been injured. But what I'm focusing on for this one is, of course, the assists. He's more of a playmaker than a goal scorer, which is all right for a winner, I think. But as long as you can provide assists, which you can, look at 9 assists. But again, he's only played 8. Injuries have let him down, man, big time. He's got to go on the FA Cup. And obviously, he's played for he's made 2 sub appearances off the bench with Portugal. But look, this is why I think we want him as well. The versatility that he has. He can play on the right midfield. He can play in the forward. He can play as an attacking midfielder. He can play as obviously right forward on the right. Look at all these look at all these initials, man. Look at this AMR. What even is an AMR? Oh, an attacking midfielder, right? What? He can play at midfielder, on a left midfielder, and attacking left midfielder as well. So he can play left wing, right wing, center, like false 9, 10 as well. Like yeah, attacking midfielder. But he's pretty how do you say? Pretty versatile. These are the strengths and weaknesses. He's good at crossing. I agree. He's very good at crossing. Holding on to the ball, spot on. He's very physical. Key passes, dribbling. Yep, he's technically gifted. Taking set pieces, that's a key thing as well. That is a key thing. Having him on free kicks, corners, that's a good thing. Weaknesses, his aerial duels. Okay, well, he's not the tallest. Finishing, I think they've put that because he ain't scored many goals. Defensive contribution, apparently he's weak as well. His style play, counter-attacking threat, spot on. Likes to cross, likes to dribble, does not dive into tackle. So there we go there about Pedro Neto. We have to wait and see how this one develops, guys. Apparently there is genuine interest, but let me know Should Arsenal go in for Pedro Neto? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Right, let's move on. Let's move on. Who's next? We've got so much to go through today. Who is next? We're talking about right. We're talking about this guy, Ferland Mendy. We're talking about this guy next. Ferland Mendy as well. Big up my guy Chelsea fan in the chat who's just joined as well. I see you, my bro. Big up, bro. But yeah, Ferland Mendy, guys, from Real Madrid. We're talking about this guy. Let's get into it. Right, so that's the wrong tab. What an idiot. I've just shared the wrong screen, as always. Bear me 1 second. Here we go. Here he is. Here he is. Right. So Arsenal face huge Premier League competition from Real Madrid's starlet. Whether or not Arsenal going on their Premier League title in 20 years, the Gunners will strengthen their first team in the summer. Have bought well before the beginning of the current campaign. North London, that's just one bunch of waffle. Yeah, just waffle. This is what we need. This guy here. Arsenal looking at Real Madrid, Ferland Mendy. However, this hasn't been a okay. Mikel Arteta's squad is clearly learned from last season. Just get onto the bloody. Just get onto the fin. Talk about Ferland Mendy. That's all I want to care about. Right. Here we go. According to L'Equipe, they report so much, don't they? This obviously French, website. They report a lot. But according to L'Equipe, one of those is supposed to be Real Madrid 28-year-old, sorry, Ferland Mendy. Los Blancos are on the verge of another Spanish top fight title, but they're too expected to improve their in the close season. Mbappe and Alfonso Davies as two names have been linked with Santiago Bernabeu outfit. Mendy, per who scored, has been consistent performer throughout the 23-24 campaign. I think they mean typo there. Come on, caught offside. Ain't good enough. Lowe could consider an approach for the Gunners if Real Madrid make it clear that rotation next season is the order of the day. And that is it. So not that much. It's just L'Equipe basically about this guy, Ferland Mendy. Now we do need a left back. We do need a left back, guys. Do we go in for him? Do we go for someone like Ferland Mendy? I mean, I've watched him a few times for Madrid. And he looks like a well-established left back. That's what I will say. That's what we'll say. He does look like a well-established best left back. We know we need a desperate left back. We need a natural left back as well there, to be honest. Yeah, we definitely need a natural left back because Zinchenko, for me, you play the guy in midfield or you just bin him. I'm sorry. Like the guy cannot play left back anymore. Tomiyasu can play left back and he's decent there. He's just a bit injury prone at times. Kivior can play left back because he's a centre back. Timber can play left back, can play right back. I think Arteta is clearly playing him in left back because even when he played for under 21s the other day, he's playing left back. So maybe Arteta sees Timber as a left back. That's one way to see. But we definitely do need to strengthen in the left back position. We need a new left back, a natural, one there. I think Mendy's a very good shout. I really do. So I'm going to quickly share just to see. Just to see. 1 second. Here he is, Ferland Mendy. So he is 28 years old. Right. These are stats. So he started 19 games in La Liga. Obviously, he hasn't scored a goal assist. Got picked up 5 yellow cards. Champions League, he's started 6 times as well. Copa del Rey's played, and then Super Cup, he's scored in it as well. You can see he apparently can play left midfielder as well as defensive left back, of course. Strengths apparently holding onto the ball, passing, and then concentration. Weaknesses, his aerial duels. Apparently he's not that great heading or anything like that. Winning aerial duels. Crossing, apparently he's weak. Ain't great. Tackling, fucking hell, you're defender. Hold on, wait, why do they put this as weaknesses? He's a left back, so he can't cross. And he can't tackle. What? But anyway, he likes to play short passes. That's his style of play. He does not dive into tackles, which is, again, discipline and all that, isn't it? But, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know about Ferland Mendy. Like, he's I've always think he's been a good player, and we do need a left back. So I wouldn't mind. There's not that much like genuine interest. I don't think there's like not that much like concrete interest with Mendy. It's just like a report that Arsenal could be interested because we need a left back. I think that is all it is with this report, guys. I think it's one of those ones where it's like, hold on a minute, Arsenal need left back. Let's just link Mendy because he doesn't, because he's not, because obviously he's at Real Madrid. Like literally, like that is probably what they've done. This L'Equipe sauce. Because they honestly they talk about everything. They link us with every single player, Leclerc, every single time. This French like sauce. So yeah, there's not been any like proper genuine interest, but we need a left back. Could Mendy be that guy? We have to wait and see, people, what happens. Right, let's move on. I will go through the rest of your guys' comments. I do promise you that. Right, we're going to move on to the midfield situation now. Let's talk about a few midfielders, people. Another position that Arsenal have got to strengthen for sure. And we start with a bunch of adverts, as always. Thank you very much. But yeah, Arsenal news. Gunners make breakthrough in agent talks as a 52 million transfer negotiations underway. What's this? Oh, well, I was going to talk about him. Hold on. Transfer talks. Reports in Italy suggest that Arsenal's talk to sign Bologna forward Joshua Zirkzee. Total Sport on Wednesday noted that the Gunners are in talks. Apparently, we're in talks with a 22-year-old agent, Kai. No, I'm not going to probably pronounce him. Jurakabam. I can't pronounce the guy's name. The club are said to be ready to offer a contract until 2029, an annual salary of 5 million, a fee of 51.6 million is reported to be negotiated in addition to that. The Dutch forward has bagged 11 goals in Serie A this term, added 5 assists, with Bologna looking to set to qualify for the Champions League for the first time. They're doing bits, by the way. Thiago Motta is unbelievable. And guys, the way how he plays as well, oh my days, the way how he plays, like he looks at football so differently to anyone else. Trust me. Look at the way like he looks at football like that way. No, if that makes sense. Like, guys, just because I was watching this thing about him, his tactics and all that. But look at the way how tactically that guy looks at football. It's just honestly, just type in Thiago Motta tactics and you guys will get what I'm talking about, yeah. But yeah, they're doing an exceptional job. A big part of that is because of this guy up front, Joshua Zirkzee. This guy has been, balling out this season. I watched him a few times for Bologna, and he does look very, very good indeed. And as I said, so apparently, so they don't want to tell us. Oh no, to be fair, they actually did. Total Sport. Apparently, so we're in talks with him, and we've offered a fee of 51 million. He's a key player for Bologna. He's a key player for Thiago Motta's side for sure. So I reckon, would that be enough, or would they want a bit more? I reckon 51 million is enough to get Zirkzee. But yeah, he's looking like a very, very good striker, guys. Very, very good striker indeed. And it looks like he could be definitely a name we are looking at. He's only still fairly young in 22 years of age, and yeah, as I said, he's having an insane season with Bologna. So this is a player that we could be looking at for sure. And let me know what you guys think about it. I do remember this guy. I've heard his name around before. This guy, of course, was at Bayern Munich. He was. I remember him being on the. I don't think he barely played. Of course, didn't get that much chance. It's when it's when Bayern Munich had obviously Lewandowski, and he was never really going to get in ahead of Lewandowski. But I always remember this guy sort of being on the bench for Bayern Munich, and then I do remember him at Anderlecht. He moved to Anderlecht, and I remember Vincent Company. There's a whole clip going around of Vincent Company completely ripping into him about his attitude, saying, he used to like. I think he got subbed off, and he's strolling off, or he's telling players what to do, and Company didn't really like it. This is at Anderlecht, of course, when he moved to obviously Anderlecht, And then obviously now he's moved to Bologna, loving life there, playing some amazing football under Thiago Motta. Um, and they're doing really, really well, Bologna, and he's been a big part of that. So yeah, looking like we could go, and this guy could be one of, I mean, don't get twisted. I think there's players I want, the strikers I want over this guy, but this guy, definitely will be on our shortlist for sure. So there's a few Italian reports going around saying that we've already started talks and we've offered 51 million. So let's wait and see what happens with this one. Party plan. Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey is called upon his team to win each of their remaining matches following a victory over Chelsea. The Ghanaian midfielder's plan was see him reach the tally that City did earn to the title 12 months ago. Everything depends on us, he said. We continue winning our games. We have a few more games left and we have to win them all. Partey knows ball, man. Partey is a baller, I can't lie. That begins with the 3 points against Spurs. Wait, so what's this about Party plan then? It's just quoting him. All right, big up the Daily Mirror for absolutely waffling. There's a bit about Timber there as well. I think we all know about Timber. That's not the one I wanted to find. I wanted to find. Oh, come on, I'm so lagging today, man. What the fuck is going on? I'm back. I am back. This is the one I wanted to find. I want to talk about the midfielders. Right, here it is. Midfielders. So Arsenal wanted multiple midfield transfer targets. Adam in mind, Zubimendi concerns. Bruno Guimaraes and long-term target Douglas Luiz are also of interest. Arsenal tracking multiple fucking these adverts are getting on my nerves. Arsenal are tracking multiple midfield targets. Admin concerns a deal for Martin Zubimendi could be difficult. Why would it be difficult? Is it because he doesn't want to leave Sociedad? Is it because, mate, it's a 53 million release clause we have to play? Literally, we have to pay 54. Why is it difficult to get done? Is it because he wants? I don't know. Let's find out. The Gunners want to sign at least one midfielder team. I have a long-standing interest in Zubimendi. Bruno Guimaraes and Douglas Luiz have been on the radar, but both Aston Villa and Newcastle were reluctant to sell, and other targets are also under consideration. Zubimendi has an interest in Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Well, we don't, because someone came out and said that Barca don't want him anymore. But the 25-year-old has been so far been reluctant to leave his boyhood club. He's been keen to play on Xabi Alonso. He's idol who coached him at Real Sociedad B and helped him break into the first team there. Had Alonso joined Bayern Munich, Zubimendi was expected to follow him to the Bundesliga Giants, but Alonso has decided to stay at Bayer Leverkusen. So if he likes Alonso, is he going to go Bayer Leverkusen? No, he's not. For at least another season, it's unclear what Zubimendi will decide. Arsenal could overhaul their midfield in the summer, depending on how many players leave. El Nenny's out of contracts. Yeah, he's going. Bye-bye, El Nenny. Jorginho's deal is also expected to expire in the summer. He may be tempted to turn to Italy, but despite talks with Arsenal over a new deal, Partey will have 1 year left in his contract, and we're being trapped by clubs in Saudi Arabia. Arsenal expected to be busy this summer with the club keen to push for a forward. And yeah, that is that. So all it's said about Zubimendi is he wants to play with Xabi Alonso. That's why he's not going to come. Well, that's BS. Xabi Alonso saying that Leverkusen. So what is he going to go Leverkusen? Is that what's going to happen? But yeah, no, Zubimendi for me, this deal, and I keep repeating myself, this deal is a no-brainer. Yeah, this deal for me is a no-brainer, people. Okay, because at the end of the day, right? Number one, the price tag is perfect for Zubimendi. It's a release clause of 53 million. That just screams to me a no-brainer. And number two, I think he's a player who, I'm not going to lie, I don't watch Social week in, week out, but I've seen this guy enough to make a full opinion on him. A player for me who reminds me of so much of Sergio Busquets. Just the way, just like this, just his style of like play and the way when he receives the ball, that calmness. Like he gives me Busquets. Like I'm not comparing him to Busquets by any means, guys. Yeah, but he gives me that sort of like you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like similarities. Can't even say the word, but yeah, you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like he gives me a bit of Busquets sort of vibes. Just the way how he strolls with the ball. He's a typical Spanish baller. Yeah, he's a typical Spanish midfielder, if that makes sense. So yeah, the price tag for me is a no-brainer. Just everything about him for me screams that he will come in and elevate our squad for sure. Him, Rice together, I think could be very, very good. I still keep Party as well. I don't care what people are trying to say. Party is so important to Arsenal when he's fit. I'll keep him as a squad player. Yeah, but yeah, Zubimendi for me, yeah, he's a no-brainer for sure. This guy is a no-brainer. Um, there's obviously other midfielders we spoke about. Douglas Luiz. I'm a big fan of Douglas Luiz. But again, it's gonna be very hard to get him off of Villa because again, he's their most important player for me. He's their key. I'm a big fan of Douglas Luiz. You know, the guy scores goals as well, but also the guy just knows how to control a game and dictate a game as well, which I'm a big fan of. Bruno Guimaraes is more of like more on the physical side. In terms of his like attributes, is more on the player who roughs people up and is a bit of a shit house. But I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. But I think the price tag, I think someone said 100 million. It's a lot. 100 million for not Zubamendi, for Bruno Guimaraes. It's mad. I know Newcastle have got to sell, but 100 million, I don't know, man. I think Zubamendi for me is my first choice for sure in terms of midfielders. So let me go through guys' comments, and then I do have to get myself out of here because I've got to get ready for football training. Right, where was we before? I'm gonna have a big up, guys. We're on the energy drink. Pick up the energy drink. Yeah, leave your comments down below, man. Sorry, my mouth is so dry. Right, where was we? AJ says what would really be a smart move this summer is to bring in Timber's twin brother, the one from Feyenoord. Of course, he plays 6, 8, and 10. If he's needed, then would not cost more than 30 million euros. I haven't seen a lot of Timber's brother, but I've actually heard like we was actually looking at him before as well. Even when we got Timber, we was looking at him. I think January time. I want to go out for Elise. Why not? Why not? Gunners Goat, man. Why not? Let me know. What Elise, or is it like you just want better, or it's like you want someone else other than Elise? Let me know. My guy Chelsea fan as well is in the chat. Big up, my guy Chelsea fan, absolute real one. Only we can't afford an injury prone Saka backup because if we get the backup run, Saka will be finished by 27, 28, 29 max. Yeah, that's true. That's why I'm just a bit hesitant on Neto because of his injuries. I like Rafinha. I think Rafinha's a good player. I think he's a baller. Mendy, I don't know if I'm being honest. Bring me Mitchell or Robinson from Fulham, both quality players, and they're both already adapted to the Premier League as well. I know what Chelsea's up to. They have ads on their sites. Arsenal don't. Like Criminal, that is that the Criminal? No. It's his. It's not his brother, is it? No, it can't be his brother, surely. No. I know they're both French, but they just have the same surnames. Wait, are they related? Is Ferland Mendy and Benjamin Mendy related? They can't be. I know they've got the same surnames, and I know they're both French. Yeah, they're both French, sure. Yeah, Benjamin Mendy's French and Ferland Mendy's French. Yeah, they're both French, but like, and I got the both surnames. Are they brothers? But Benjamin Mendy and Ferland Mendy? But no, he's not. He's not. And plus he's back anyway. He's playing for Lorient in France. He's proven not guilty or something because he never done it. So there we go. He's not a criminal. If Timber says fit next season, he'll be our number one. That's why I say Mitchell and Robertson. Yeah, we need to strength for him, but yeah, that's true. That's a good point, man. That's a good point. Get like a backup left back for Timber then, because I agree. I feel like Timber will be left back because he even played there for under 21s. So, and every time we saw him when he came into Arsenal, Arteta loves him as a left back, even though he can play right back and centre back and probably DM as well. Yeah, he's proven not guilty. Yeah, sure, bro. Sure. Just have some stuff to say. No worries, man. Big up to Lazar, man. He says Zersky plus Skimmeresh / Kimmich / Dion plus Nico Williams from Bilbao. He's a baller, by the way, as well. Nico Williams. I watched that guy live. Like, obviously, when Barca played them, and he completely terrorized Barcelona apart. And makes us the greatest team in the world. world. Big up to my guy Lazar, man. Thanks for tuning in, bro. But yeah, there's some good names there. Nico Williams, I'm a big fan of. Frankie Dion, obviously he's Frankie Dion, but again, someone said about his wages, 740k a week. It's mad, but yeah, Frankie Dion is Frankie Dion. The midfield, I like. If I had to paint a picture and like, is my dream midfielder is Tuchemeni from Real Madrid. Massive fan of him. He can play centre back as well. Yeah, but Tuchemeni, I've always been a massive fan of, man. I think he's quality. Kimmich is Kimmich as well. He can. I'm sure Ansel like someone like him. He play right back as well, can't he, Kimmich? And obviously, yeah, I spoke about Gimenez and Zersky already. Mendy don't need a left back. Why not compare Salamakers at Bologna ripping it up, better than Neto, way less money, way less injury prone. AC Milano's Belgian baller rights. Was that? Hold on, that's not the guy who I had on my podcast. He's talking about. He's talking about the other one. He's talking about coke miners. That's if you know the one from Atlanta, Moss. He was talking about coke miners. Oh wait, was he talking about? Because he said something about like an Italian. He plays in the Italian league. And I think he got them mixed up with Solar Makers and Coke Miners. I don't know. Yeah, but Williams from Athletic Bilbao is not good enough. I disagree. I think he's quality. Dion is good enough, but way too much money. Yeah, Frankie Dion, that as you said, like the wages are mad. But Nico Williams, for me, I think he's a baller. I saw that guy rip apart Barca, completely tore their defense to shreds. Frankie de Jong, Thuram, as your midfielders, yeah, Thuram's a good shout as well. Sersky's see what I've been saying. Luca hasn't seen what you've been saying, Moss. Kevin, sorry, yeah, what's his name? Kevin, or how do you say the first name? But anyway, Thuram will cost. All this does is lag every single day. Zersky, no thank you, good player, but only we can't afford a flop this summer. So much like both Victors, he's too much of a risk. Yeah, I think Zersky's a quality player. I think he's been balling out for Bologna. But yeah, I think there's players who I want over Zersky for sure. I really do. You want the streamer link, bro? Are you still here, Saka Goat? 24 likes. Guys, keep smashing like buttons up as well. Simple question about Watkins and Douglas Luiz. Would Emery even sell these two after the way the club disrespecting him? Probably not, bro. I can't lie, probably not. Everyone took the piss out of Emery. Good evening, good evening. He's a quality manager. Don't get it twisted, by the way. I respect Emery very highly. I'm a big fan of Emery as well, even as a manager. Just the job he's done elsewhere has been superb. But and he deserves mad respect, and he gets all the people call him. People put Eddie Howe over him. People put players like managers like Postecoglou over Emery. I'm like, what? Yeah, I know it didn't work out at Arsenal, but I'm sorry. He's a quality manager. For me, he's at least in the top 5 in the Premier League managers, or even top 4 best managers in the Premier League this season for sure. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be very hard to even get Douglas Luiz and Villa because he's so important to them as well. He's like a key. He's a key midfielder. He's one of the most important players for sure. And Watkins as well is Watkins, and you've seen how Watkins is having his best season at Villa. Right, Bakayo Goat, my guy. Sorry, Bakayo Goat. It's because you got the Gunners. It's because you got the Saka picture. I keep calling you Bakayo. Gunners Goat. The link's there, my friends. Link's there if you want to come on and have your say. Jorginho, would you keep him, Percy? Yeah, I would. I would keep Jorginho for one more year. I think he's a good squad player. I think he's a great squad player, really. I'll also keep Partey as well, but I think we would have to sell one of them. Either one or the either get rid of Jorginho or Partey, or we might have to get money for Partey, but I like them both, man. I think Jorginho's, great in these sort of big types of games. It gives that experience. I think Jorginho is a quality player. But One more season, I think, for him. I think that's what we're gonna do as well. Extend his contract for one more year, and then I don't know what he'll do after. Whether he'll go back to Italy or whatever he would do. But yeah, Jorginho is a great player. Party as well is good, but I would keep him personally as well. 53 million, better than Bruno at 100 million for sure. Zumani's a 52 million pound player. Paulinho's 35 max. So only we need three, 4 or 5 players this summer. Give me the cheaper players that are both good enough. I hear that 100%, bro. If you're trying to buy Newcastle midfielder, I'd rather Joe Linton. Belgium, I think. I think he's Belgium. No. Yeah, he's Belgium, and I think Coat Miners is Dutch. That's why I get them mixed up. Timber's brothers quality. Oh no, they're not related. Just Sane. Oh, sorry, just Sane. Just same last name and both French. Thank you for that. I rate Robertson. Yeah, Anthony Robertson. He's decent, man. He's decent. He said, "Quote miners, I ain't make someone Solomakers winner, Cam Belgium at Bologna. Look at that, watch Paul. What'd you call him? Luca Flip Flop Club." Big up to Luca. Big up. Yeah. Good evening. Right. Let's get we've got a few people backstage to have their say on transfers. I want to try and keep this background. I'll tell you what. Screw this background. That's just me. That's again just me. That's a bit of it. This one. No, that's just me. That's again just me. That one. So we've got Jordan and Gunners Go. How you guys doing?
Good.
How you guys doing? You good?
Yeah, man.
I'm doing well.
So what transfers do you want to talk about?
I heard about this Feyenoord manager to Liverpool.
Yeah, I heard about that as well. I heard about Gary O'Neill to Liverpool as well. I heard a lot of managers going to Liverpool. So yeah. But guys, Arsenal transfer news, man. We're linked with Zubimendi. We're linked with Douglas Luiz. Who you think the best midfielder is? Arsenal should go with. Gunners go, man.
That's a tough one. But did you see what Gary Neville said about Odegaard?
What did he say?
He said that he's the best in his position.
What, in the Premier League? I think
Yeah.
I think on his day he is. I think on his day he is for sure. I mean, you saw that guy yesterday. No, not yesterday. The day before against Chelsea, he was insane. So I think he's definitely the best in his position. But Jordan, are you there, bro? Jordan, right? Bye, Jordan. I'm not. Where's he gone, man? This guy is never. I don't know what his issue is. I ask him a question, he never answers. Like, why has he just gone off? But Gunners go, man. Who should Arsenal sign as striker? Do you think? Who's like your?
Maybe Diok. What position does he play? Is he a striker?
Who?
Gyökeres.
Yeah. Gyökeres. Yeah. The guy from Sporting. He's good. He scored like fucking. Sorry for my language. He scored about 36 goals this season, man. So he's good. But Gunners go, man. Will Arsenal win the league? That's my question to you.
We can do it because we're like 3 or 4 points clear.
Do you think we'll do Tottenham on Sunday?
Yeah, of course.
What's like your score prediction, my bro?
3-1, 2-1.
2-1 to Arsenal. Love that, man. I actually think we'll beat them, man. Like real talk, I actually think we will beat them. Let's see if Jordan's back.
They're missing Kane
Jordan.
because he left.
No, he's not
Their
there,
best
bro.
player.
Wait, who they're missing?
Kane. He's with Bayern Munich, and like I think like that there isn't many derbies, and he was like a really good player in them.
They're missing Udoche as well. The
Yeah.
their left back. He's quality. He's out for the Euros as well. I'm gutted because obviously I'm Italian, half Italian, so I'm going to be supporting Italy in the Euros, and I really wanted him obviously left back. So, but it's obviously great that he's out because he's quality, man. He's out. He's a big miss for them. But that's all like Madison, Son. If Basuma turns up, because he had a great start to the season, if he turns up, he could be a threat for them. But no, I think we beat them, bro. I honestly think
And
like we win all our
Son's
games. What
good.
do you think? Do you think we win all our games this season?
Yeah, for the rest of them, and also that LA Club friendlies.
Yeah. Do you think Man City could lose today or drop points?
Yeah, because they're third and we're like a few points clear, but Brighton's like an easier team.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens tonight. I'm hoping Brian can do something, even though like we beat them comfortably 3-0. So we went away from there and we beat them 3-0. So I don't know, man. Hopefully, Brian. I mean, Liverpool lost. I think they're done, man. I think they're out of the title race. I think it's over for them. I mean, they lost their rivals Everton, embarrassing. So yeah, we'll have to wait and
And they're
see.
in a
But
relegation battle.
what's that?
And Everton's in a relegation battle.
Yeah, exactly, bro. They're literally fighting for relegation, and I think that win kept them up as well. So, and they have points deducted as well, and they're going to stay up. So Sean Dyche doing a good job with them. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Gunners go. Guess who's backstage with us?
Who?
The one and only Luca AFC. Let's get him on. Luca, come on, my
Big up,
guy.
big up,
What are you
man.
telling
How
me,
you
man?
doing?
You all good?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good.
How you been? You been all right?
I've been all right, man. How's yourself?
Not too bad, bro. Not too bad. I was doing transfer news where
Oh,
I've
that's
just
good.
spoke about a bunch of players, spoke about Vlahovic. We're
Yeah.
just talking about midfielders, man. We're on Zubamendi, Douglas Luiz, Bruno. Who would be like your ideal midfielder Arsenal should go and get, bro?
For me, look, first things first, thank you very much for having me on. And also, thank you very much to the audience who's been tuning in to Josh. Please do give Josh a massive, massive subscriber. He's on the road to 7.5K. But yeah, I think midfield wise, it has to be Zubamendi. Because for me, look, Barcelona wanted Zubamendi, and Xavi's now staying for another season, which is very surprising. But Zubamendi has to be the one. But people talk about and say, "Oh yeah, Zubamendi's not played in the Premier League. Oh, he's quality, mate. He plays for Real Sociedad, and he come out in the meeting and said in January he doesn't want to leave, and his dream is to come to either the Premier League or play for Barcelona. And look, for me, I think Zubamendi goes to Barcelona. I really do, because I think now Xavi is staying for another season. He likes Barcelona. He'll look at the size of the club. Yeah, Barcelona are not the Barcelona of old, what people loved and watched. But I think Zubamendi will be quality sign. £52 million release clause. We're going to be selling a lot of midfielders in the summer, and I think this is a perfect replacement for Thomas Partey. And look, for me, a lot of people talk about Kimmich is an ideal. Look, this isn't FIFA, okay? Kimmich, for me, would not come to Arsenal Football Club, right? And because he's happy at Bayern Munich. There's no way this guy would come to the Premier League. And if he did, it'd probably be Liverpool because of the attraction, and it kind of suits their style of play. But look, there's plenty of midfielders we're linked with. Zubamendi, Gomares, these are all very good players, but it's pick and choose, isn't it? You can't just have loads of these midfielders. For me, there was a rumor going around today, according to Football Insider, that Thomas Partey we could be selling for 25 million. We get Douglas Luiz. Not for me. I would not have.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Douglas Luiz has been good this season, but he's not Thomas Partey replacement. If Douglas Luiz does come to the football club, I want two midfielders alongside that. I don't want just having Douglas Luiz as a replacement for Partey, because for me, I think that makes our midfield weak.
No, you don't rate Douglas Luiz?
Look, he's been good this season, but I don't think he's not Thomas Partey replaceable. Not for me.
Yeah.
I don't think he can't do
What
what
do
Thomas.
you keep Partey?
Only if we only look. If it's hard to say with
If
this one.
if we sign another midfielder like Zubimendi or Douglas Swedes, would you keep Partey as well if we had the option to? Because I would.
For me, yeah, 100%. You can't say no to that because
Yeah.
for me, yeah, because if Thomas Partey does stay and you have Zubimendi alongside with Declan Rice and Odegaard, then yeah, you've got one of the best midfielders in the Prem. You're competing with Man City. We've been competing for Man City for second year in a row, and yeah, do I think Partey will stay? No, I think he's gone, and I think Zubimendi will be a fantastic sign for us. Look, Gomares for me. That's not happening. I think Gomares is staying at Newcastle. There's no way Arsenal will pay 100 million for both Gomares and Isaac. That would pretty much be our budget gone for the window, and we've only got 200 million to spend. So I think out of them, I can see more likely Isak coming to the football club, which will be a fantastic sign for Arsenal. But I think Zubimendi, for me, bring him to the magic carpet. I think people might say he has weaknesses, right? He might take people saying, "Oh, he could be slow and all that in the Premier League." You might have him. Well, we don't know that until we see him play. I've seen a couple of clips of him, but I haven't really watched him properly, man. And by the sound of what people are going for, I'm going along with what people are saying. I think Zubimendi is quality, mate.
Yeah, he is, man. He is. He's a great player. Like,
We're
it
getting
reminds me a
Barella.
bit of Sergio Busquets, Luca. Just
could be.
the his whole just the way how he moves the ball, just so like Sergio Busquets esque. You know, just strolls with the ball. The way how he strolls with it is just so, you know, he's a typical Spanish midfielder, man. You know, very technically gifted, and yeah, he's so calm on the ball as well.
Do you think he'll come
That's
to
why he
Arsenal?
reminds me of Busquets.
Do you think he'll come to Arsenal?
Look, the thing is, yeah, look, all we have to do realistically, yeah, is the release clause is only 53 million.
Yeah,
That is a no-brainer. Like, the release clause is a 53 million, Luca. It's no brainer. That's
100%.
good. That's a good amount of money for this guy, man.
But
Yeah,
it is.
so it's all about whether he'll want to come to Arsenal. Now, the thing is, he's at his boyhood club. Like, he grew up as a Sociedad fan, so he's paying for his dream club. He's living in
He
Spain.
wants to go to Barcelona.
The thing is, Sociedad doesn't have
think
Champions League
yeah,
football as well next season, do they? So maybe that could be a factor. You know, we can offer Champions League football. Obviously, Barca can offer Champions League football as well. But he always said, by the way, Zubimendi always said that he wanted to play with Xabi Alonso. Because obviously, Alonso managed, before he went Leverkusen, he was a manager of Real Sociedad B team, where he actually promoted Zubimendi into the first team. That's why, and he really liked playing under Alonso. That's why Zubimendi wants to go and play with Xabi Alonso.
Kind of reminds me of that Xabi Alonso role because of the style and all that stuff. Yes, Jordan.
Yeah. Big up Jordan, man. What do you want to say?
I was back.
What's up, guys?
All good.
We're all good, man. We'll talk about Arsenal transfer news, and we'll talk about Zubimendi, and we'll talk about Arsenal midfielders, talk about the strikers. What do you want to touch on, man?
Yeah, this guy, I never watched him before, but if he wants to leave, he can leave to play with Shabby as well. So yeah, Baron Leverkusen.
What
Yeah,
midfielder do you think Arsenal should get, Jordan?
And there's a lots of midfielders out there that can absolutely get. Probably try to go after Barella or someone out here, maybe.
Barella.
Barella won't happen, but I do like that idea. Yeah.
He's a center midfielder.
Yeah, he's a good shout, man. He's a great shout, but I don't see it happening. I don't see. I mean, do you really see any Italian footballers come to Premier League as well? Not really, do you?
Right now, not really.
Not really. There's only like what, Jorginho, Udolci for Tottenham, Vicario for Tottenham. Anyone else I'm missing who plays for Italy in the Premier League? There's not many, is there?
Let's find the Italy squad.
There's not many. But Luca, there's no obviously your Dolce for
not for the Euro.
Euros,
And
or
he's not
for
going
obviously Sunday as well.
to be
So that's
available.
big miss for them.
I looked at the Tottenham injuries, right? They've also got Pedro Porro out as well. So they're missing
What?
2 of the right backs.
That's big.
Yeah,
Unknown
he's,
injury. It's an unknown injury, isn't it?
he's
Some of
injured.
it's unknown. Pedro
Yeah,
Porro is out. He's only a doubt in it. But that
yeah.
means Tottenham will miss 4 of their right backs.
That's crazy, bro.
An Alfie White man, some Alfie White men's out as well. The Charleston's out.
That's mad.
He's shit. He's shit.
But anyone before, because guys, I have to wrap this up shortly because I got to get ready for football training. I got to leave in about 20 minutes. So
I got one more thing.
go on.
I think since Jorginho's contract's expiring at the end, I think we should renew it.
Yeah, you would keep Jorginho. So would I, bro.
Yeah, and also like who was El Neni, Kyle here, their contracts are also expiring. Cedric.
Yeah, they need to go for sure, bro. They need to go. So we'll get rid of them. But I agree,
Tonali's
man. I'll keep
in the
Jorginho.
league as well, but obviously he's banned.
Who?
Tonali, but he's banned.
Oh yeah. Tonali, yeah. He's
That's
obviously
it.
banned. But that's it. That's what I'm saying, man. Not many Italian ballers come.
Emerson, is he one? No,
Yeah, but he's one who's been there for many, many years, hasn't he? He was at Chelsea before, wasn't he, Emerson?
No, exactly.
Yeah,
So, I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking
still,
like new signings, other than the Tottenham signings, like Vicario and
What's the
Udoce
band?
and Jorginho. That is really it, Luca.
There's no one else.
That's what I'm saying. So
Well,
Barella, I don't see him coming.
I don't
What's
know.
the band?
Premier League doesn't get Italian players.
I know. There's barely any who comes to the Premier League, man.
Like most Italian players over the years, you've had Zola, you've had Viali, who's obviously not alive anymore. You've had Zola.
West Ham have had a few, haven't they, Luca?
They've had a few. They've had Scamacca.
Oh yeah, Scamacca was one. Yeah.
Scamacca.
Well, I'm not sure what's like coming to Liverpool. He said he shine like a peer. So yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Slot.
So Slot.
Slot.
Who's that?
Vinyl manager.
Oh, Arnie Slot.
But Van Persie's been linked with the Vinyl job.
What? Van Persie?
Yeah, Van Paven. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because he used to play for the team, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's not managed a team before, has he?
He retired 5 years ago. So
No, but he's not managed a proper team before, has he, Van Persie?
no.
So he's like Arteta, like he's got no experience.
Correct.
Wow. see what he does, man. See what he does. But any other transfers you guys want to talk on before I have to wrap this up?
Let's see if I can find new transfers.
No, but Gabriel Martinelli is Italian for his father.
What's that about Martinelli, bro?
He is Italian.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he is. He could have, he could have played for us. He really could have.
Yeah.
We have news about Ollie Watkins, according to Football.London. Edu is argued to complete a double Arsenal transfer worth 298 million. Someone
Who?
short. Ollie Watkins is 298.
Oh, Ollie Watkins.
298.
Baller, man.
Ollie Watkins has been named on the list, and other strikers have been named: the Sporting striker, Napoli striker, and Sesto.
Ballers. There we go, man.
According to
And
Football London.
also,
And Chelsea are linked with the Sporting Lisbon manager. Chelsea want to avoid Pochettino getting sacked with the FFP rules.
Yeah, there we go.
Arsenal offer a 5-year contract to tie up in the first summer signing. Who's this? Oh, Arsenal could complete the signing of Bologna striker.
Yeah, Zersky, yeah.
yeah.
Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. We need better than that.
Zersky, yeah.
5 years. Not the answer.
Zersky, yeah. Moss. Is Moss in the chat?
Moss, we got to say, mate.
He's dissing your boy Zersky, Moss. He's probably dissing him.
Not for me. Need someone better. Isaac's the one.
If you're still very sold on Isaac.
Why not?
For
He's
me,
quality.
it's still Ivan Toney for me, or Ollie Watkins.
I don't know what's happened to me, man. I was all hyped up over Ivan Toney, and now I've completely gone off of it.
It just doesn't look like we're gonna sign him, man.
No, I think Tony's would go somewhere like Man United or Chelsea. Probably Man United or something like that.
Tom's in the chat. Big up to Tom. Should ask for San Pedro Neto. Answer: no, thank you. I mean, only because of injuries, no. That's the only reason why you wouldn't sign Pedro Neto, guys.
He's a baller though.
Because he's injuries.
My first choice realistic signing is Rafinha, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, Rafinha's a great shout.
Sane's a good
Yeah,
shout,
it's a bit
but that's not going to happen.
expensive.
Yeah.
Sane's my number one target. It's not going to happen.
Nah, it's not. But Rafinha's a great shout. I agree. I think that's. I've been a big fan.
Rafinha's got the experience.
Yeah, when he's at Leeds.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's so many winners out there, man. There's like Elise, Bakayoko from PSV. You've got Nico Williams from Bilbao. So many out there. So many out there you can go and get, man. There's so many. So we definitely need one. But Pedro Neto, I'm a massive fan of. I just think his injuries let him down, you know?
There's not any other transfer news. That's it.
So yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. So I've got to go to football training.
Oh, and about Isaac, I think
I may
we've
be
been
back
going
later
a bit-
if Brighton beat City. Please, come on.
Please.
I'll
If
be in.
Brighton beat Man
I'll
City,
be
I will get a train to Brighton tonight. You
in.
gotta laugh. No, I'm joking.
If Brighton beat Man City or if they draw, I'll do a reaction. If Man City win, I'm not doing no match reaction. I'm sorry.
No,
So
it's super pressing.
yeah. So yeah. So yeah, tomorrow, guys, we'll be back, of course. Arsenal top preview. I think Luca's doing one with a few Spurs fans as well
We've got
tomorrow.
3 Tottenham fans.
I got Lily White Lane and Scarfy.
I've got 2 of them and Step Up Spurs. 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Josh,
Yeah, bro.
I'll just
Look
get
at it,
the
George.
thing about
Jordan, do
Isaac-
you need a West Ham fan? Jordan, do you need a West Ham fan?
Yes, we need a West Ham fan.
I know a couple of West Ham fans. I know quite a few.
Yeah.
You've got Early Doors, you've got E2O, you've got Anvil's. I can't remember the last name. You've got loads of names.
Josh, but I think we've been going after Isaac for quite a long time.
What do you think about Isaac Gunner's got? Do you think he's good?
Yeah, but I think Isaac, he's a good player, and I think he's what we need, but I'm not sure about his value though.
Yeah, everyone understands his value because he's a 100 million player. Newcastle want that sort of money so they can make money for the FFP. So if they send him less money, they're not going to make money from FFP.
And I remember when he was at Real Sociedad.
When he was at Sociedad, I never rated him, but now I do.
And he played for Dortmund.
Yeah, he did. He was good at Dortmund.
Yeah.
Tom says in the chat, Navas. Which Navas? The goalkeeper Navas.
Taylor Navas.
He's good. Mendy, yeah, I agree with that. Centre back, I'd take Demonley from Sporting Lisbon.
I don't think we need a centre back.
Tony, he wants Tony. Oh, Tom, you want Tony, but but you like Eddie Nketiah. So we're gonna have Eddie Nketiah and Tony then. Okay, fair enough.
He won't fit.
And Sane and Gamares, yeah. If we get them, mate, we're cooking. You know what I mean?
He won't fit Tony.
The thing about Ivan Toney, right, Gunners go, right? The trouble is with Tony, look, in January, I said this on my channel, right? In January, I wanted this man because I said we need a striker to go on and win the league. And now we're starting to score goals. Whether we do get it over the line or not, right? That's to remain to be seen, and we'll find out. But I wanted a striker in January just in case things weren't going right. Because when we lost to West Ham and Fulham, I thought the title was over. But it's not. We've somehow made a dramatic turnaround, which is fantastic. And now, I was at the Brentford game in February, I think it was March, right? Ivan Toney, I saw that game. The only thing what he did in that game was that shot and Ramsdale saved it. And then from there, I just felt like Toney just wasn't. Toney, when he first came back, I think he scored like in 3 games straight away. And then from there,
he's not been playing for Brentford, has he, though, recently?
No.
And Tom Red, what do you mean? What's wrong with Nketiah?
What's wrong with Eddie Nketiah, Tom? Look, I respect you, Tom, and I know you love Eddie, and that's cool. But Eddie Nketiah's not even got 20 goals at the football club.
Yeah. I think we should sell him because he needs that playing time. And same with Nelson, Smith Rowe.
The thing about Arteta is it's not just Arteta's fault. It's people behind it, right?
Yeah.
Is why would you give this guy a number 14 shirt was worn by Thierry Henry? 100
Not
grand.
even close.
And nobody is not going to pay 100 grand a week. So if someone snaps him up, Leicester want Eddie Nketiah. Leicester can't afford that. Leicester haven't got 100 grand in their bank. Not wages. Right? The price, yeah, but not wages.
They've got Jamie Vardy, Luca.
You've got Vardy. He's 37 years old. He scored the other day.
He's old.
I think they've got Ian Nacho, don't they, as well, the Nigerian guy.
Yeah.
And I think if
they got
contract expiry, we could snap up someone.
Faze, whatever his name is.
Yeah, these Belgian guys at the back.
The thing is, look, I can understand, yeah, Tom, you like Eddie Nketiah, but what do you honestly see in him that he can turn his career around at Arsenal? Have your opinion. I like to know.
Yeah.
Me and Tom are very similar in the players that we go towards. Like, I'm a big admirer of Kieran Tierney. I'll do anything to defend Kieran Tierney. Like Tom will do anything to defend Eddie Nketiah. So I get it. You know what I mean, Luca? I do get it.
Yeah, he said 100 grand a week rip off, bro. But Partey's over double wages and that. And you want a squad player. Because Thomas Partey for me has been injury prone this season. If he wasn't injury prone, then I'll have him as a first team starter with Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. We saw it the other night against Chelsea. I said it in my reaction the other day. I said if we play those 3, we will beat Tottenham on Sunday.
Look at what Tom Red said.
But I'm not sure if Mikel will play Partey against Tottenham. I really don't know what's going to happen. And that's why I feel I look at Thomas Partey, right? He was good the other night against Chelsea. He should have scored the other day, but he clearly didn't. So Partey for me, we'd have to get rid of him. If someone comes in like a Zubimendi is available or Kimmich, you have to sell Partey. If we bring in people like Douglas Luiz as a replacement for Partey, fair enough, but you need to add another quality midfielder. You can't just have Douglas Luiz and that's it. Luiz Rice doesn't suit, right? You need to add a Zubimendi. You need to add a bit of steel in that midfield.
Yeah, for sure. Look, guys, I'm going to have to wrap this up. Otherwise, we'll be late to training.
Look what Tom Red
said. We're late to Holbridge FC, mate. You know what I mean? His coach will tell him off.
Come on, I'm representing the Holbridge FC, Luca. Do you know we played Bedford and we lost 3-1?
Real Bedford?
Yeah, Real Bedford FC. We lost 3-1.
Real Bedford's over there.
Yeah, we lost 3-1.
Tom Red said in the comments.
Luca just he said this one. Yeah, Luca just answered it.
I already said it already.
But Gunners go, bro. Thanks coming on, my guy. And whenever you want to come on again, you're always welcome, bro. And thank you for the support because I've seen you on Luca's channel as well. So thanks for your support on Luca's channel and on mine as well, bro.
And also Eddie Nketiah, I think 20 goals and like 100 appearances isn't good for a striker.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, bro. But Luca, man, thanks for coming on as always, my guy. And obviously, you got content coming up, my friend.
Yeah, of course. Maybe if I'm really up for it, I might do a match reaction tonight against Brighton, Man City. If anyone's more welcome to come on the channel, and because obviously whatever the result is, I'll
come on.
address that and get my thoughts on that game. Maybe I might do a match reaction. If not, you will catch me tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. We have 3 Tottenham Hotspur fans. It's going to be a very interesting thoughts on what my thoughts about the game and all that stuff. So come on along and feel free if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. We're about 300 plus away from that. And the preview is tomorrow at 8 p.m. with 3 Tottenham fans and 1 Arsenal fan. So, of course, guys, anyone's more welcome to join on the channel tomorrow night. Big North London derby. Let's just hope we get it over the line. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for having me on.
No worries, man. Anytime. When's Sonali allowed back?
Tottenham?
Shit. What do you think of shit? Tottenham.
Tottenham. Thank you.
Sonali won't be playing in the US more. So
that's all right. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham.
Oh,
we hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham.
We hate Tottenham.
Sonali's allowed back, I think, October this year.
Yeah.
Oh, what did he do?
I think it's October this year.
He done bet scamming.
Yeah, bet scamming.
No, that was bet your own team on.
Yeah, he did what Tony did, didn't he? Similar to what Tony did, and got banned for it.
Remember?
I think Lucas Paqueta did the same as well, and he's getting investigated for it. So, what many players get caught up in all this. It's crazy, but yeah, guys, just quickly before we go, because I don't think I'll speak to Luca before the game, and Gunners go as well. But what's your score predictions for Sunday, lads?
This is going to be interesting.
Will we beat Tottenham?
100-0.
Yeah. Only if he plays Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Odegaard. Yes. 2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal, Luca, come on!
I always do 2-1.
Some people thought it was the complete opposite. This is the only one game I'm worried about out of the whole 4 games. I'm confident for the rest of the 3. United is shit, man. Because that game yesterday against Sheffield, I was watching the Liverpool game yesterday, and Man United yesterday, to concede 2 against Sheffield United, they only won 4-2. We're slapping them at Old Trafford. Bournemouth will win, Everton will win, because Everton have already saved the 8 points clear, right? The only game I'm worried is Sunday. But that's the only game I'm really, really worried, because I'll say my quick thoughts. Tottenham haven't played for a good couple of weeks because they were supposed to play on the weekend, but they didn't. Man City had a cup semi-final. But they're going to be up for this game because they're 6 points off top 4. They've got 2 games in hand or 1 game in hand, right? Villa may be in a comfortable driving seat, but Villa should batter Chelsea on Saturday night. But if people are probably have to in this game, because I said in my post reaction, we should start Martinelli. But
we should.
But when you say that, Martinelli's not been on good form, because for me, I would have actually gone maybe with Martinelli because we need his pace. Tottenham potentially are going to be out with Pedro as well, alongside me as well. Then we've got more opportunity, right, to have both of their fullbacks out, and that's it. So
I'll go with the same lineup personally, with that same midfield, with the same defense. You know what? I do hear what you're saying about Martinelli, Luca, to give us that pace. I do hear that. But for me, I think Havertz down the middle, I think Saka, and then Trossard, and then for me, it's the same team that played against Chelsea. I think we beat them, man. I really do.
Season he was a midfielder.
Yeah. We only beat Spurs if we keep a clean sheet. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think we keep a clean sheet. I don't think we keep a clean sheet against them because against the Emirates,
I think we'll win. I think we'll win, but part of me, I do think we will win, but at the same time, I have a bit of mixed emotion. That I'm a bit 50-50 on this. This is the one game I'm really, really concerned, but the rest of the 3, I'm really, really optimistic. United are so bad, right? And I watched that Coventry game last week. Coventry should have won that game, and regardless to that. It's just the only one game I'm worried about. Look, Trossard for me, We saw it the other night against Chelsea. When he scored a very good tactical finish. He was quality, right? My man of the match was Kai Havertz, right? But someone else got it. Odegaard got it, I think. But I look at this Tottenham game. They're going to be playing a high line, right? And I was watching Henry Wright's channel earlier, right? And he was saying, right, if Tottenham play a high line, Arsenal will fuck Tottenham up, right? They'll completely mess Tottenham up. And look, they're going to play a high line. And this is why we have an opportunity to get them on the break, because we need to do what we did last year. And if Tottenham are going to be without Pedro Porro as well, that's both of their first team fullbacks out, because Alfie Wyman's out, and then they could play Emerson Royal at right back. That's why I felt like maybe you go with Martinelli, because he can rip Emerson Royal. If Emerson Royal starts on Sunday, we're destroying Tottenham.
Yeah, for sure. Shay, bro, you there?
Big up.
Big up, man. How are you?
Good.
Good.
We've just been talking about transfer news, talking about a bit about Tottenham on Sunday. What do you want to touch on, bro? Anything?
I'm excited because I'm going fishing
Are you going fishing?
tomorrow.
Oh, nice one, man. Hope you enjoy it, bro. Hope you enjoy it. Who are you going with, Shay?
Ooh. We cannot remember. I've got my biffy, I've got my lines, I've got everything ready.
Oh, wait, you got everything prepared?
Yeah.
Nice one, man. Hope you enjoy it, Shay. So what do you think about Sunday? Score prediction against Tottenham?
I'll wait till Friday because Terry talks to her predictions. I'm going to wait till on Friday.
Yeah, I'm doing a preview on Friday, so come in my preview as well, and you can comment your prediction, yeah? There, because I like to hear it.
I don't know what time T's going to do his live stream.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. But yeah, sorry, Shay, I'll have to wrap this up because I've got football training now, bro.
Oh, okay.
So sorry you
And
joined
do you know
late.
Thomas Tuchel wants to become Man United's manager?
Thomas Tuchel. Wow.
Yeah.
Tommy
There's
Tuchel.
empty spot.
Wow.
And also, you know what's funny? The last time I went 2-1 Arsenal, we ended up beating Chelsea 5-0.
Please, we got to batter Tottenham 5-0. That'd be class.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I've got to get out of here. We can go on all day, honestly. We can go on for another hour, but I got to get football training. Shane, my guy, big up to you, bro. Gunners go, big up, bro. Yeah, come on, lads. Luca, big up. Big up to you guys. We're getting out of here. Big up the chat as well. I'll be back tomorrow. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on, boy.